Today I am going to try to answer a question I have been asked many a times in my YouTube channels, my Twitch chat, and this isn't going to answer the entire question, but it's going to be a great example, and it's hopefully going to give you a great thing to think about. And that question is what to do when you are behind, or it feels like you can't do anything.
Banana slam jam.
This game, if you look at the graphs, let's just show you real quick. That's what it looks like. This is just one of those games. Could it be because you threw the game that you're behind this much? Could it be because you had a rough laning stage? There could be a lot of reasons why you're behind this much. But let's just say we had a really good lead this game and we tanked it, myself included. I was 3-0-7, suddenly I'm 3-3-7. And this is a situation where we simply are just having a tough time. We're really far behind. My anti-mage had a rough landing stage. He's 0-5. He has Battle Fury Yasha, so it's not like he's completely fucked. But yeah, you know, he's pretty far behind. So usually in this type of game, where everything feels real hopeless, the best thing you can do is to look at your win condition and ask yourself, what does that hero do? So another example of this would be like a gyrocopter or a Sven, very fight-heavy win conditions, or a Medusa, a very turtle-heavy win condition, or in this case, an anti-mage, a split-pushing win condition, a dodge fights, efficient farming, split-push win condition. And what I mean by that is that's not necessarily how anti-mage wins, but he is our win condition, and that is the play style of that hero. So the reason why I tell you to do this is because something I took 3 deaths to remember, or 2 deaths extra, because after my first death, the game was pretty rough, is that embracing the playstyle of your win condition is usually the best way to give yourself a chance back into the game. So like if you have a Sven or a Gyro, 5-man smoke it up the second they get their fighting item and run at the opponent, right? As an anti-mage, split them up until they give you an opportunity in order to fight them. So this was the moment in the game where it occurred to me. I was like, okay, guys, I've fed an extra 2 times. I just, I was tilted. I looked at my anti-mage. He's fucking garbage. I'm sure you guys have this, you can relate to this. And I realized that I have to put on my thinking cap and say, not only do I have to split push, luckily I was going Ags as Night Stalker, but I also have to prevent the opponent from getting objectives. That's a big part of split pushing. You have to play the stall game. You have to prevent them from being able to barrel down lanes as 5. So that's best done by pressuring at least 2 lanes or pressuring 1 lane while getting the other one pushed out. So I want you to realize this is the moment that I processed to myself what I had to do. Okay, this is the moment right here. And I want you to now see how I proceed to play the game. Everything I do is with the intent to prevent the opponent from getting an objective. So it looks like they're trying to threaten this tier 2. I literally ult, see the fight break out, and I'm like, oh shit, time to clear a creep wave. And I run all the way down this fucking lane. I'm going to get chased by a Void Spirit. Meanwhile, my anti-mage is farming bottom, and I'm trying to finish my Ags. That's all I'm trying to do. So I get an extra creep, and then I'm going to TP home. I made this Void Spirit chase me as long as humanly possible. That was the goal.
Kappa.
So I told my team at this very moment, guys, I went for an Ags. Now that we're behind, I kind of regret it, but we can't fight until I have a BKB. We are playing the dodge game. I communicated this. I was muted on stream, but I communicated, guys, I can't fight. Dodge fights. So notice how I'm sitting in base defending while my anti-mage is pressuring. That's my only intent. My team wants to smoke, but I said, no, guys, I ain't smoking. I am just pushing lanes out. I don't give a shit. All I care about is getting to my BKB and getting to a point in the game where my anti-mage is strong enough to fight the opponent team. Because my anti-mage is a split pusher. What do? I run back mid and defend my tower real quick. Am I trying to get this farm? No. That tower was getting pressured. The enemy team showed bottom. Quickly clear the wave. Run right back top, clear this way. My anti-mage was stupid enough to TP base instead of continually pressuring bottom. Another mistake that he made. And I'm just going to keep running top. Because the opponent team, they have stronger team fight than us. We cannot directly contest them. And just look at how I proceed to play this game. pressuring the opponent dead lane. This is one of the crucial things. If they bring 4 heroes here, since I'm a high vision hero, I can just run to the other side of the map and abuse the fact that I have a lot of knowledge, right? That I can see a lot of things on the map with my vision, not because I'm a smart guy. Knowledge. So notice how I'm waiting for them to show again. They show mid again on our ward, and I'm actually going to get a tier 2 when we're down by 6,000 gold as a Night Stalker. Forcing out the fort. Keep them coming as long as I possibly can. And this is where players like Anti-Mage prove why they are garbage at split pushing. I used to suck at this too. So here's what happens, guys. As of now, Void Spirit shows top, right? Obviously, everybody on their team could be top. If I and Anti-Mage TP back to base right now, what's going to happen is the Void Spirit's going to clear this wave right here, and the opponent team is just going to barrel down mid with the 28-minute creep wave, and we are then glued into our base. That is what happens. We are stuck in our base because they are marching down a lane. We have to fight them, and it creates a super awkward situation. So, this is what I do instead. My Anti-Mage TP's bottom. Guess what? The enemy team is smart. They're going to run straight at my Anti-Mage. But, little do they know, BSJ Night Stalker quickly clearing the top wave. And says, oh, Void Spirit showed 1 extra creep wave. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Void Spirit showed right here. And this is what split pushing does. This Void Spirit played greedy. His entire team ran bottom. If his entire team, including him, ran bottom, I would say, hey guys, just run away. Run away. I'm pressuring top, or like, you know, I'm clearing wave top. All we have to do is defend mid. That's what I would say. Something along those lines. But the Void Spirit has shown that he is not with his team for a moment. And that is a crucial reason why we're doing exactly what we're doing. We're forcing the opponent to react to what we're doing and looking for openings. I say, guys, Void Spirit's not there. Go, 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 go. I TP in immediately. Aegis is down for the opponent. We go in, and we get our first favorable engagement in the last, like, 5 minutes. And this, my friends, I know you may say, BSJ, you said you were waiting for a BKB. But the point is you can't take a straight-on fight. This is the moment where the game turned. I now have a BKB. When they're all dead, I'm farming it. The map is now within our control. And after all of that throwing, we now have momentum once again. And it may seem simple, but it requires you to understand that you have to make the opponent respond to you rather than walking into them. Like I said, though, if we have a spin or a gyro, a fighting carry, yeah, we're going to smoke into them. We have a Medusa, we're going to hope they overextend. At least we're going to defend every single objective because that's what Medusa does well. Anti-Mage split pusher. Identify your win condition and play the play style that your win condition is catered to, and then capitalize when the opponent fucks up. If they undercommit to a fight when you have a fighting carry. If they split up when you're split pushing. If they dive too hard when you're a base defending team. Be ready to punish these mistakes. People do it even in the highest bracket, even in professional matches. So you guys can look for it in all of your games. And the most important thing is to know what to look for. I tilted pretty hard this game. I got really frustrated. And then it just dawned on me and I remembered my teachings. I remembered what I had to do. And then suddenly the game was just clear. All I was doing was split pushing and looking for an opportunity. Hope you guys learned something in this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you did. It makes other people get suggested the video, all the YouTube algorithm bullshit. And, you know, thank you. Well, hope you guys learned something in Twitch chat.